So what's going on, guys? My name is Noel. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the harsh truth about The Rock. Now, I'm a big WWE fan, as you can tell from like literally the title behind me. I used to do reactions to wrestling videos, so I want to bring that back too, along with the other reactions I'm doing. So, okay, before we start all this, I do have something to say. I don't know why everyone's so surprised about The Rock when he literally did what he did last year at WrestleMania 40, the build up to WrestleMania 40. Y'all don't remember when Cody was building, when Triple H was building the story for Cody for his redemption arc for his rematch against Roman Reigns, which everyone wanted to see, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes Part 2. And then Cody won the Rumble, and The Rock just comes out of nowhere and is like, no, I'm gonna fight Roman for the belt at WrestleMania. Cody is gonna go fight Seth. And it's like, bro, when you win the Royal Rumble, you choose who you want to go against. But The Rock inserting himself was literally not only a power move, but like an egotistical, maniacal move too. Like, hey, I'm a bigger draw than you, so I'm gonna insert myself so we can make this the biggest box office, which it would have been a big box office, but it was one of those things that was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, how fucked up is that? Like, really? And I'm not trying to go on a rant because I can go on for a long time, but like, I don't get why everyone's so surprised. And then the fact that not only that, this whole thing that's going on right now with him, John, Travis, and Cody, with The Rock trying to get Cody to sell his soul to The Rock, and John was the one to do it, but then The Rock was nowhere to be seen after that, and not John or Cody would even mention him during their promos. And let's be honest, if we're gonna be honest with each other, is it just me, or does John Cena's whole heel run suck? Like, it's not great. Yeah, his little promos where he's telling the crowd off, okay, yeah, that's cool, great. But like, it's so lackluster. It's not good. Not as good as I thought it was gonna be. And I'm not saying that because I'm a big Cody fan. I'm saying that because I love John. As a matter of fact, I'm one of the few that actually likes the spinner belt, the one he made. I love that title. I actually want it. But it's just like, even the WrestleMania match, my God, was it so fucking bad, dude. Oh my God, it was horrible, man. But anyways, let's get into this video and see what it's all about, because I can literally start ranting forever.
I did feel, and I made the call.
This shit was fucking stupid.
I don't want to be involved in that. Step back. Let the final boss step back into the shadows. And I called John after Elimination Chamber, spoke to him, called Cody, and I said, I think the final boss's work is done.
Listen up, Dwayne, you bald fraud!
That's even better. Yeah, exactly.
What was the actual benefit of Cena selling his soul to The Rock?
I'm sorry, I cannot defend that.
This message goes out to The Rock. John Cena can ruin pro wrestling for everybody by being a heel. That doesn't need to come off in the most ridiculous, most underwhelming, most lame finish for WrestleMania that I've seen since WrestleMania 9.
Yep.
We wanted to see Dwayne Johnson. We like Dwayne Johnson.
And the fact that it was such a build-up for nothing, dude. For fucking nothing. This whole thing was for nothing. And I'm glad Travis isn't there, even though he is there somewhere in the background over here. But that whole angle was just stupid, man. And they made Cody look so stupid in this fucking WrestleMania match. Oh no, I'm not gonna hit John Cena with the belt, even though you kicked me in the balls, hit me with the belt. Fucking Travis Scott smacked me so hard I busted my eardrum, but I'm not gonna hit you with the belt because you were my hero. From a perspective, you're gonna be like, this is the guy that beat Roman Reigns? Really? That's how goofy they made Cody look at WrestleMania 41. Fucking terrible, man.
I'm upset that we didn't see Dwayne Johnson, so the fact that happened is getting it down.
WrestleMania 41 was a complete disaster.
It was.
John Cena's heel turn has also been a failure, and there's one man responsible for this entire mess, and that man is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. In today's video, we're going to break down how The Rock ruined WrestleMania 41 through manipulation, broken promises, and flat-out lies.
Yeah.
This is the harsh truth about The Rock.
He's too...
To The Rock.
Look at this
sit
shit, man.
at the head of the
Yep,
table.
that was the first tease.
Before we get to the disaster that was WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, we need to rewind to January 1st, 2024. That was the night that The Rock returned and teased a WrestleMania 40 match with Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's where all the problems started.
Yep.
Meet the new standard in
was.
sleep. This is Pod 4 Ultra. It's not a...
Up until then, Triple H had spent an entire year building a redemption arc for Cody Rhodes. It was all leading to one moment. Cody finally dethroning Roman Reigns and finishing his story.
Yep.
The WWE even booked Cody to win the Royal Rumble, and everything was falling into place until The Rock decided to insert himself into the mix.
Cody looks so
Blaine
sad. Look at him.
Triple H and Cody to
Show
step
him when he's
aside,
walking away.
and he did. Cody Rhodes famously stepped down from challenging Roman, introducing The Rock as the new opponent instead. Behind the scenes, The Rock's camp wanted Cody to waste his Royal Rumble win on a match with Seth Rollins. This is a match that no one
cares about that, man.
The fans wanted nothing but Cody versus Roman Reigns number 2.
Yep.
Period. But The Rock didn't care. That was until the fans made him care. The We Want Cody movement exploded.
The We Want Cody movement was so big that they had no choice but to pivot because this dude was getting booed. They had to turn him heel. This dude was getting booed nonstop. There was nothing that he could have done because it was such a smack in the face to Cody. It was so bad, dude, that the fans, The Rock is one of the greatest in WWE. One of the top guys. And they said, no, we don't want you, bro. Your time is up. It's Cody's time. Do you know how crazy that is? Cody outshined The Rock. Think about that. But just keep going.
And the crowd would boo The Rock out of every building, and the backlash was so overwhelming that the WWE, they had no choice. The Rock turned heel and a new feud with Cody Rhodes began, and I've got to admit, it was incredible.
It was.
The Rock was perfect.
One of the best WrestleManias
the
ever.
The segments were unforgettable, and
bitch
that
ass outta
feud
here.
honestly saved WrestleMania 40.
Oh,
for
Jesus
the first
Christ.
time in a while, The Rock was back in the spotlight for all the right reasons. After a string of box office failures, he returned to WWE and started delivering gold. Cody would go on to finish a story with Roman, but a new one with The Rock had just begun.
And then here's
or so
another
we thought.
fucking tease,
That's
man.
when the lies began. That's when things took a turn and The Rock's relationship with the WWE started to fall apart all over again.
Here we go. And him carrying that belt, man. That belt has
CM
no
Punk
representation
versus Drew
for
McIntyre
nothing.
in the Hell in a Cell match was originally set to
Fantastic.
main event Bad Blood, and the
Really?
fans were hyped. This was the hottest storyline of the summer. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre put everything.
Wait. It actually was? I'm trying to think. Oh, that's even colder, man. Because that was a fantastic fucking match. If CM Punk and Drew McIntyre were supposed to close the main event Bad Blood, and they didn't because of, oh my god, man, that's fucked up, man. The Rock need to stop doing CM Punk dirty, man.
Into this feud to get the fans invested, and it deserved to close out the show.
Yes, it did.
But just like Cody Rhodes before them, their spotlight was stolen, and this time the fans weren't able to help because The Rock came back and took the main event for himself. Using his backstage influence, The Rock reshaped the show.
God, man.
Suddenly, the main event was no longer the Hell in a Cell. It was the tag team match with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns teaming up to take on the Bloodline. That match was very disappointing and forgettable. But then came the post-match segment. The Rock would make his return again, and this time it was to confront Cody Rhodes and maybe Roman Reigns, we don't know. And then he gave us a countdown, and the pay-per-view faded to black. Many fans gave this moment the benefit of the doubt. Maybe this was building up to something bigger.
We
Maybe
all
The
were
Rock
excited.
had a long-term
I was
story
excited.
in mind, and that was the only reason people were willing to accept the fact that he buried the Drew McIntyre and CM Punk match. But no, there was no plan. Reports later confirmed that The Rock's surprise return was never intended to lead to anything.
Oh
and if
my
you didn't
God,
believe those
man.
reports, just look at what happened when
Yeah,
Raw made
because-
its debut
oh my
on
God, the
Netflix.
fucking debut
The
on
Rock
Netflix.
opened the show and the fans were buzzing
Bro,
because
this was that shit was, man. I swear to God, I could go on a fucking 20-minute rant. That was so fucking disappointing when The Rock showed up. Because I remember even telling my girl, "Baby, I gotta fucking watch this. I gotta watch this. Even if I gotta call out of work the next day, I gotta watch this Raw on Netflix debut because it's gonna be crazy. I know it is." The Rock was already promoted to be there, so, and he started it. So we're like, oh man, it's about to get critical in here. Like, this dude's about to start laying the fucking law and start going in and doing his thing, right? As the final boss. Fuck no, man. Dude went out there, started talking about deals and, hey, Cody, I love you and all this. He wasn't even the final boss. He was just Dwayne. Talking like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm like, bro, man, come on, man. Like, what are you doing, dog?
really this was it. He would challenge Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania, or maybe he'd officially announce his retirement match with Roman Reigns at that Mania. But none of that happened. Instead, he came out, he thanked Netflix, and then he dropped the final boss persona entirely, and it was just Dwayne Johnson talking about business deals. And just like that, the most compelling story the WWE had spent an entire year building, which was The Rock and Cody,
down the drain.
was flushed down the drain. There was no payoff, we got nothing. This return meant nothing, and in the process, The Rock didn't just ruin Punk and Drew's Hell in a Cell main event, but he also derailed Cody's WrestleMania plans, which meant Triple H had to pivot again, and he needed to find a new opponent for Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania.
My perspective is I've always done what's best for business.
His heel turn is
best
so
for business
bad, bro. It's
I
not
main event
good,
WrestleMania,
man.
And
Listen,
what is best
man.
for business.
You cannot tell me, I don't care what nobody says, you cannot tell me that this heel Cena is better than the heel of John Cena when he was the doctor of Thugonomics. Nah, man. This dude, his heel run has been garbage, man. Why? Because he calls some dad in the crowd a fucking loser. Says that he's been raising everyone else's kids. Yeah, he's doing what a heel is supposed to do. Talk shit. Big whoop-de-fucking do. He's not doing anything that's like, this is amazing. Oh my God, John Cena. John. It's lackluster. Riddle me this before I start this video again. The build up to WrestleMania. Was his promos good? Were they great? Were they so fucking good that you were so excitedly hyped for WrestleMania 41 just on John Cena's build up? Him and Cody's? Or were you excited because you thought The Rock was coming? Which one was it? I promise you it wasn't that. It wasn't his promos. And you can't blame him and Cody because The Rock. Again. But John's heel run has been bad. It's not good. I would have preferred him to stay as a babyface, honestly. Or turn heel at WrestleMania.
Is for the first time I confidently say that I'm going to win a 17th championship.
Something's weird about this. Yeah, yep, there it is.
Are you looking for a new fence or gate for your home or property?
And then
type in your address.
They
and
never
drop the red
mention
pin secret.
him in any of their promos. Oh yeah, it did shock a lot of people. Oh my God! But again, he kicks him. It led to nothing, man.
Cena kicks Cody! We got a John Cena heel turn finally! Cena!
Just let him talk about it.
The little kid's crying, that's fucked up. Them poor kids, man.
those reactions, it's clear that John Cena's heel turn was a once-in-a-generation moment, but it was all ruined because The Rock forced Triple H to move it from the original plan of WrestleMania to the Chamber just so he could be a part of it. And his excuse was that WWE needed to sell more tickets to the Chamber.
You see what I'm fucking saying? You see what he just said, right? Because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wanted to be a part of it. And that was his big fucking argument, was that I needed to come to sell tickets. Dude, the tickets for Elimination Chamber were already, what, 90% sold? They didn't need you, dude. But, of course, The Rock being The Rock.
But the show was already 95% sold out by that point. At first, I didn't mind. A faction with John Cena and The Rock, now that could have changed WWE forever. But that's not what we got. Instead, it was just another ego trip for Dwayne. He wanted to attach himself to the biggest story, even though he never had plans to actually be a part of it. That's why John Cena and Cody never mentioned him, and that's why we didn't see him again. That's also why the build was so awkward, because John Cena was never supposed to turn heel yet. If The Rock was never going to stick around, then Cena's heel turn should have happened at WrestleMania.
Exactly.
That moment belonged there. The Rock stripped us of what could have been the greatest WrestleMania moment of all time. To make things even worse, he didn't even show up at Mania.
This
and
shit
when
was,
it all fell apart,
bro, the Travis Scott thing was, I know I keep stopping the video and I'm sorry, man, but the Travis Scott thing was so fucking stupid, man. Like, it was just, oh my God, I can dissect what was, everything that was wrong with it. And it's just like, bro, this match was so bad in so many ways. It was slow. Sure, it had a few moments, if you even call it that. It was slow. John was calling out too many spots out in the open. Like, it was just bad. Like, and then Travis Scott taking a century to get to the fucking ring. The referee clearly knows Travis Scott's right there. Cody goes for the pin. Travis pulls the referee out. Hey, referee, oh, I don't know who pulled me out of the ring. I must have been a ghost, Casper or something. Motherfucker, Travis Scott was literally just right fucking there a second ago. Cody gets distracted by Travis. He fucking slams Travis, does the crossroads, and then John tries to hit him with the belt. Cody catches it. They wrestle for it for a good minute. Cody takes it away and then hesitates to hit John with the belt. Why? Because he's my hero. And then John proceeds to kick him in the balls, hit him with the belt. 1, 2, 3, John's the new champion. Fucking horrible, man. Jesus Christ, man.
Did what he always does, which is damage control. Meanwhile, Triple H was left trying to brace fans for the disaster that we got. The harsh truth is that we can't keep doing this. Something's got to change because this is not working. The Rock ruined John Cena's heel turn. He ruined WrestleMania 41, and he's going to keep ruining WWE's future unless he makes a choice. You're either 100% committed or you're out.
Should The Rock sit at the head of the table?
Like, I'm a huge WWE fan, and this video is like literally giving me every reason. I'm gonna wait till the video ends. Of course, he had to be the one to pin Cody, right?
He has done an amazing job. Cody Rhodes, thank you, brother.
That's not real life, right? And the complaining that is on it, it's not real life.
I don't want that. I want your soul.
John Cena.
And I said, I think the final boss's work is done.
Hey, Rock, go yourself.
I don't want that. I want.
Let me take this off, man. So, The Rock is literally at this point a cancer to the product, because if you, like he said, if you're not going to be 100% in it, then stay out of it, because you're not doing any good. You're harming not just the talent, the storylines, and the core fans like us, the ones that go to these events. Dude, I'm telling you, I couldn't be one of the guys that went to Vegas and spent all that money to watch that ending. I could not have done it, dude. I couldn't. I'd have been waiting for him at his place, waiting for him to come outside to catch a fade. Like, it's just, bro, like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, John Cena's 17th world title win is now tied in with Travis Scott in history. Just wrap that around your brain for a second. His historic win is wrapped around Travis Scott, a dude that doesn't even wrestle. He's just there for whatever fucking reason. He's just there. And I can't sit here and be like, yo, that was one of the best. The only reason people are saying anything good about WrestleMania 41 is because John won. Well, I should say the main event, because there were some good matches. WrestleMania 41 had a lot of pretty good matches and a lot that were not. But as a main event of night 2, that was one of the worst main events I've ever seen, ever. And to think that 2 of my GOATs that I love as baby faces, Cody Rhodes and John Cena, facing each other is a dream match, and to think that that's how it ended, that's how the match played out, and then that's how it ended. Come on now. And then because of this fuck right here, like, dude, I don't know what to say. Like, the dude just needs to go away at this point. I love The Rock as The Rock, but him as the final boss was great. Actually, it never was. It was the fact that he had to pivot because nobody was going with his bullshit. But I will give credit where credit is due. WrestleMania 40 was one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time, if not the greatest WrestleMania of all time. So I will give credit where credit is due. It's one of my favorite, especially that Cody finished the story and everything. The odds were stacked against him. Perfect. But think about that. From WrestleMania 40 to WrestleMania 41, and this dude was the architect of destroying essentially both. If the crowd never went against The Rock, that means he would have destroyed 2. Because no matter how big of a success The Rock and Roman would have been, there still would have been that glimpse of Cody getting screwed. Because Cody's career would have been over. Realistically. If The Rock took that away from him, Cody's career was done. It was finished. I'm just going to leave it like that. And I think, honestly, this whole heel turn with John Cena, especially the ending of that match, made Cody look so bad that he needs to stay away for a while. Because it made him look so stupid and silly. So, I don't know. I think that The Rock needs to go away, man. Either be committed or just go the fuck away. We don't want you here. Because that was horrible, man. And I don't want to see him. Honestly, I don't. It's not something that I just want false promises and, oh yeah, man, this is what we're going to do. Dude, you're a liar. You're doing this for yourself. Stop it. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want me to do more wrestling videos, please let me know. I love doing them. It's my passion, as you can tell. And I love it. I've been watching since I was little. My grandfather used to have me watching back in the Hogan Andre, you know, days when he would put the tapes for us. But I enjoyed it. I love wrestling. It's one of my biggest passions. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you on the next video. So take it easy. Peace.